Also in the format options pane, we've got the option to add some special effects to our text. So I'm just going to click on the drop shadow option there, and you can see that it's already been checked. Now, if I click on and off of the checks box, you'll see that I've got a drop shadow which is coming up behind that main heading. Now, what a drop shadow can do is actually lift your text or image off the page to give it that extra emphasis. Now, what I'm going to do, you can see that I've got options there to change the color of the shadow. I'm just going to change that back to black. And you can see then that I've got an option to change the transparency. So the less transparent it is, the darker it is, or more opaque that it is on the page. And the more that I move that to the right, you can see the shadow almost disappears. So I'm going to bring it back down just to show you for the purpose of the video. Now what I'm going to do is change the angle of that shadow to emphasize where the light is coming from. And if I change it from one side to the other, you'll see that the shadow is moving depending on where I change that angle. Now, another important one here is the distance, and you can see that the more I change the distance, the more emphasized the shadow becomes. And again, if I change the angle, you can see that I'll get more of a natural effect. So I'll bring the distance back down because it's a little bit too harsh. And if I change the transparency again, you'll see that I get a more natural effect on the shadow, because shadows generally aren't completely opaque. I can change my blur radius, which shows it how much the shadow actually gets blurred. Again, it's entirely up to you how you use that.